Welcome to Milk Market Tidbit for the June class component numbers that USDA released last week. Of course, Friday was a holiday, so these were released on Wednesday, and we only traded 1 day since then. So let's kind of get started at the Class 1 prices. Were at the high for the year at $21.33, and it was actually up $1.18. Our low was back here in February at $14.70. Now, Class 3 came down 94 cents to $15.98. The low was in January at $14.59. These are Wednesday closes, and so we'll have to see how these kind of hold together here. Now, if we look at this contract 6 months out, if I would have told you to sell all your milk right here, you would have said, Larry, you're absolutely insane, because this drove all the way up to $18.65, but then it fell down here to just a little under 16 at the $15.98, so down $1.20 from 6 months out. Fat prices have been pretty stable at $1.69. That's off of the low of $1.45, but much lower than the high. That was $2.81. These look like they're going to trickle up a little bit, but butter's under a little bit of pressure, so we'll see if these are actually going to come down. Protein came down 29 cents to $2.46. The low was a year ago at $1.87, so we've come up 60 cents since then, but our high was back here in November at $3.01. Other solids have been pretty stable around 40 cents. I think that's probably where this is going to stay because whey's under a little bit of pressure, so these 42s are likely to come down to around 40. Our high was 44 back here in January. Class 4 ran up on non-fat dry milk to $22.32. which is the high for the year. It came down $1.36 to $20.96. It's going to fall off a cliff here to 18. And with non-fat dry milk and butter under pressure, we'll see if we can at least hold these 18s or not. So again, the class components came out last Wednesday. I am going to do a dairy products milk market tidbit here in a few minutes that will bring you up to date on those. And then the next milk market tidbit after the dairy products will be the Cisco uniform prices, which will come out in the middle of July.